Good morning, friends. So it's 3. We'll wait for 5 more minutes for people to join. So let's see how much decay happened. It was 71 at 2:45 a.m. No voice, is it? Okay, let's start. Other people can actually, view it down the line also. There's some problem with my laptop battery. Sorry, the keyboard battery. Let me change it. It's not moving. Good to see 40 people at 3 a.m. Good. Yeah, happy about that. So now we are going to see about intraday screening of stocks. How to develop bias, long or short. I always advise people have one bias, either be a bull or a bear. Okay, if you have, you can't be bull for Axis Bank and bear for S Bank. You can't be bullish for Nifty and bear it for Bank Nifty unless otherwise you want to do you know pair trading. In the last 1 month, many people burned their fingers by doing this pair trading. Like people are holding a lot of mid caps, so they were high beta stocks. So they were long in beta, they shorted alpha, Nifty and large caps. Because these people shorted alpha and longed beta, like small caps and mid caps crashed, small caps crashed. Even as Nifty was going up from 10,700 to 800, 900, 11,000, 11,100, small cap was crashing almost 30% from the top. So if you choose the hedge wrongly, it will burn your fingers. I could see in many of my groups where I'm included, I'd been telling many people not to do that. If they have portfolio, hedge the portfolio correctly, not with different set of beta stocks or alpha stocks. Okay, so my advice is, as a retailer, till you are very comfortable with the market, have one bias. Above 200 SMA, I'll be long. Period. Above 200 SMA, if 30-50 crossover happens, I'll be long. Period. So whenever that condition is there, okay, till that is not breached, you should wait for the buying opportunity. That is one reason why I had been posting long. If you had seen, I would have posted SMA 30/50. So this level which I had posted. Thirty days is 10,422. If you had seen, I would have posted 10,420 as the number even day for yesterday. Right? Just few days back, I would have posted SMA 30-50 crossover happened at 10,270. So at 10,270 to 276, 30-50 crossover happened. Okay, because the 200 SMA was too far, around 9,700 odd it was. So above 9,700, where do you find the further buy? Like many people say, keep choose a higher time frame, a daily time frame, and once you get buy call in hourly time frame, go long. To keep the higher time frame as the trend as the reference, trend is your friend. That's what people say, right? So higher time frame is a trend, or lower time frame. Once you get the buy signal, go long. That is the usual advice given by any professional consultant. If you see at this place, the crossover happened. 30-day, 50-day SMA crossover happened at 10,277. You know what is the low of current fall? 10,276. This is where I posted go along at 10,323. I knew it is tough to break this number. If you have these numbers written down somewhere, you will know where to catch. My sell call was 10,150, reference 10,179, which was 11,150, reference 11,117, which is a Fibonacci number. Okay, at that place I posted 10,343 or 10,323 as potential reversal zone, where 10,500 PE will make 277 plus. Okay, 10,500 PE made 300. Okay, once Nifty spot held on to 10,276, I posted buy. 10,323 I posted buy. It came down only by 10 points from my level. Same day it went to 10,615. Because I had taken this screenshot, this 10,276 I knew beforehand. When it couldn't break, I had a least risk to best reward. 20-point risk and 300 points reward. Now we'll see how do we choose the intraday trade setup. This will be useful for today's trades. So I'm going to icharts.in. I'm exporting this file. Screener EOD, same, okay. I'm exporting this file and I'm opening it. Oh. Before this, I do one more thing. I go to NSC bhav copy. Where is that? What is the latest date? It is 12th, right? Get data. So I choose bhav copy. I add a column here. This actually we have a bit automated also. So I'm just explaining this so that you get the crux. I name this column as open is equal to close. Okay. I just choose open minus close. So I add filter here. In the filter, I choose only equity. Others are not required for us. I'm choosing equity. In the open is equal to close. I choose smallest to largest. Now I choose scripts that are between -1 to +1. That is open is equal to close. Okay. So many scripts are there within this range as of yesterday. It was it was making doji literally. So within this, I'm going to see only scripts that are in futures. I'm going to ignore scripts that are not in futures. Actually, there's a bhav copy for futures also, but I prefer equity. So I request people to note down the scripts which I tell and type it in the comment box. Okay. Pine tree. Open and close difference is just 0.7 paise, and that's a 620 rupee share. State Bank of India, it can give good money tomorrow, either side. And that's a news for public sector banks also, that SDR, CLR, all those ratios have been withdrawn. So that could be a good news or a bad news. AB Capital has a news. I think they have posted some good results. ICICI Prudential Life Insurance can return huge value. ICICI Pro Life. People can note it and type it. Manappuram. Whenever you see these kind of zero, they'll give you very big money. Sale. TVS Electronics. I think that's hitting upper circuit continuously, so that we can ignore. Even Vakrangi is hitting lower circuit, I think, continuously, so that we can ignore. Many scripts are hitting circuits. That is why you see the same numbers everywhere. Babur, Reliance Capital, wow. Reliance Capital actually tomorrow it can gap up even before you catch up. RBL Bank, usually you don't get this much scripts with compression. It will be not more than 4 to 5 scripts. Today we have almost 10 scripts till now. Adani Ports, even Shankara. Yeah, this is enough. You have chosen quite a number of scripts. Now we'll choose the other file. We'll put freeze panes. We'll filter. Choose only future scripts. How do you do that? Begins with or contains. Minus 1M. That is 1 month contract. So now we have got only the 212 scripts which are into futures. So can someone type what we have given zeroed in? What is the first script we had zeroed in? Hello, someone is typing. I'm not able to see. Okay, let me just see. I should have written it down. TVS electron is hitting upper circuit. Yeah, Reliance Capital, Orbital Bank, Adani Ports. Okay, we'll go one by one. We'll choose Adani Ports. What's happening to Adani Ports? Average volume for last 14 days is 1 crore 71 lakhs 2,700 or 10 lakhs 71,000. What is that? Yeah, 1 crore. 1 crore 7 lakhs 12,700 is the average volume. So SJ's volume is 48 lakhs odd. Okay, 48 lakhs 2,500 is the volume. Volume has come down by almost half. Only 40% volume is there. So there is no big selling. People are holding. The open interest is more, maybe, right? So for a script to come down, that should be volume. For the script to go up, the volume should be more also, right? So it does not have any big negative bias because the volume is very less. Okay. The one thing is it can gap down a bit and then it can go up. In equity, it was 0 or 0.05, right? Whereas in futures, it is 0.99. We'll see what is the percentage in Adani Ports. Because just 40 paise. Okay, 40 paise is 0.1% for 400 rupee share. Whereas in futures, it is up by 4 rupees. That means people are buying more in futures. Okay, that's a good indicator. Percentage change in a week is 1.41. In a month, fortnight is minus 5.4. So it is range bound for almost how many days? 3 months it is within a range of 5.4%. It traded within a range of say what is 5% for 400 share? 20 rupee range for almost 90 days. So if a script trades within this range for 90 days, then Bollingers would have also squeezed, right? So with these numbers itself, say I always tell people, if you take the first row, okay, so you are seeing SMA 5, EMA 5, SMA 13, EMA 13, 21, 21, these kind of numbers. Just go to YouTube and watch videos about these first rows only. Every day, invest 1 hour. Watch a professional YouTube videos on the top row. What is MACD? What is the MACD signal? What is MACD histogram? What is RSI, CCI, DMI? Every day you invest 1 hour, 2 hour only to learn the top row. Okay. Very soon you will be on top. How do we form a bias? When we see a data, say I am not seeing the Bollinger Band, but I am telling Bollinger Band would have squeezed because last 90 days it is trading within 5.4% range. Okay, so we'll just check whether there is Bollinger Band squeeze. It's within a range of 50 points, 53 points, which is good. It's definitely squeezed. Now we are seeing it's 404.35 is the previous close. It is below SMA 5, below EMA 5. We'll take position only if it trades above 406.70. Okay. We'll note down this number. Somebody can note down this number. Okay. As long as Adani Ports trades above 406.70 and ATP doesn't break 405 or 404.97, you can be long. What is the target? EMA 13, 414, 415. So where can we go long? We can note down these numbers. Tomorrow market crashes. Okay. If it trades at 396, 397, we can take a small risk of 1 rupee for 5 to 6 rupee profit. So as long as it is above 396, target one is 423. EMA 20 will attract. ADX is looking good. DMA is looking good. RSI is, from bottom it is coming up. So there was a sell in the evening. Okay, between 2:30 and 3:30, there's a sell. That is why stochastic K is more and stochastic D is less. How do you validate? We'll go to the chart. We'll see the stochastic K, how it is placed. You can see actually even Williams will be like stochastic K D only. It has fallen in the last 1 hour. This candle is also a red candle in the last 1 hour. It's a sell, right? Doji and a sell. So looking at that data, you can actually visualize what is happening in the market. You don't have to see the candlestick itself. You will see the stochastic A, stochastic D, you will get the candle. Well, whether it will be a red candle or the positive candle in the last 1 hour. Teaser is 419.15. So we can make at least up to 409 minus 404 is around 15 points. We can at least make 7 rupee up move from PSR. True range is 6.3, ATR is 12.58. So it was squeezed this day. As I tell you, lower wicks begets higher wicks. Higher wicks begets lower wicks. Okay. So now it is lower wicks. ATR is squeezed. So yesterday is 400 call option, 400 put option, 410 call option, 410 put option, all would have got squeezed. All would have been in negative. Okay. So today we can expect breakout or breakdown in the Adani ports. Williams is oversold. Stochastic RSI. There has been huge selling pressure with reference to stochastic RSI K and stochastic RSI D. Okay. Positionally, people are holding longs, but short term they are selling huge. Whenever these kind of big difference is there, usually it will bounce back. As long as this holds 30, we can be long. So our inference about Adani ports is will be long above 406.70, which is SMA EMA 5. Okay. And we can be long as long as ATP holds 404.97. Okay. If it is open low at 405, we can be long with just 15-20 paces stop loss for 6 to 7 rupee profit within first 15 minutes for Adani ports. If it opens at 404.50, sell as long as ATP doesn't breach 405. Someone is noting down. Tomorrow morning, people will see and update me by 10:30, 11. Okay. Yeah. So with one row of data, our entry level, our target, what is it people are thinking, what they did. Say day for yesterday was a yesterday was an holiday. Okay, people don't know what is going to happen in the world markets yesterday and today. In spite of that, they are selling on Monday. Then they are expecting something, right? Last owner sell is very critical. Last owner buy is even more critical. If you had seen few days back, I would have posted one message. So this was that message. In this message, long build up, ACC, GDSP, Cipla, Fiat, Bata, all these were there, right? But SGX Nifty showed 200 points downside. From 10,572, it showed 10,330. Okay. So it was very clear Nifty is going to be down at least 150 points, if not 200 points, right? The previous day, people were long build up, ACC, GDST, Cipla, BBCM, all these things, people were wrong. Okay. But due to some reason, markets were down. Okay. For the operators who were long in the scripts, it was a unplanned, unexpected downside. Okay. So I posted, if these things and all these things were high beta. So whenever Nifty corrects by 1%, these scripts will cover by 3% to 4% also. So the before market, the previous day evening itself, the post was around 9:21. Actually, it was posted a bit early. This follow-up post. Okay. If this crack by 2 to 3%, go long for 20,000 intraday. Okay. ACC made 1756 and then went to 1790. Havels made from 517 it made 506. From 506 it made 521. 2000 lot size. Okay, 3% down and 4% up. So 15 into 2000, 30,000 rupee. GSFC 4% down from 130.5 to 122.5 made 134, which was 45,000 rupee. One lot. Fiat from 1550 down 1463. From 1463 made 1570. SRF returned almost 120 points. Okay. So now we know the bias. The market makers, the operators are long at these scripts. Between 2 and 330 or 130 and 330, these people have added huge positions. If these scripts correct by 2 to 3%, that means they are hit. When they are hit, what will they do? They'll bring it much bigger. ABC equal to CD will be much bigger. Okay. If you understand this, understanding this becomes much easier. Okay. Here we are inferring whether they are buying or selling as of yesterday evening. If they are buying, If at all it comes down, then it should go up to which level? That we are going to have a look. What is the next script? Next script is Reliance Capital. So at the high, people have added volume. Okay, it was usual volume is 19 lakhs 80,190. Yesterday's volume was 1 crore 44 lakh 7,500. So almost 5% increase in volume. Even this had traded within a range for almost 90 days. 10% range for 90 days. It is, which is, oh, I'm seeing RUC, is it? Okay. Yeah. 14% minus. Wow. Why it's dropping? 14% range is also a small for a high beta script like Reliance Capital. It's above SMA 5, above EMA 5, SMA 13, EMA 13, and very importantly, it is above SMA 20 and EMA 20. SMA 20 is nothing but a monthly moving average, 20 trading days in a month, right? So it is trading above monthly moving average, which is very bullish. Trading above monthly moving average and trading with higher volume is good. Next target could be 539 for Reliance Capital. What are the Bollingers? It is above middle Bollinger also, which is also very good. If tomorrow, as long as ATP is above 506.10, it can be long. Target 593. Had been posting 695 for Reliance Capital. Okay. If you remember, do you remember that Reliance Capital will bleed below 595? Now, the same number is coming. 595 is coming. Even before this expiry, 570 call or 580 call, 1 rupee can go up to 20 rupees or 25 rupees for Reliance Capital. RSI from below 30, it has come to just above 50 and closed. Very powerful indicator. It is going to go further. Stochastic is overbought. In the last 1 hour, there was a sell with reference stochastic D, which is good. People are booking profit in that. PCA good, PSR very far. So when you see PSR this far, then the Bollinger Bands should have been expanding mad. Okay, we'll see Bollinger Band where it is. It should have been expanding. The lower Bollinger should be going down and upper Bollinger should be going up. ATS 33 points. That's also good. Even if you get 10 points out of this, that's 7,000 rupee. This is at overbought level. It can remain overbought also. Yeah. Let us see the chart for Reliance Capital. The squeeze is happening. Just see, it's a trade below Bollinger, close above Bollinger. This is where I gave buy call, 458, stop loss 453. So first level target, actually with reference to daily, it's showing some different number. 505.28. I think it's showing something wrong. Did it close above? This is the last candle. Yeah, it closed above only. Okay. It was a doji. Perfect doji. So perfect doji and closed above middle Bollinger Band, and middle Bollinger Band is also inclining upside. Say the sellers are averaging more selling, the buyers are averaging with more buy. So the 50% of lower Bollinger Band to upper Bollinger Band is the target 1, which is around 580 odd. Yeah. So what is the inference we have with reference to Reliance Capital? It is above middle Bollinger Band. Okay. The volume is more above middle Bollinger Band. Will be long as long as ATP holds 506.10 or 506. Even if it gaps up, we can buy that. It's a 750 lot size. Okay. As long as ATP holds 506.10, Reliance Capital can touch target 1, 543, target 2, 595. This is the instance we have got from Reliance Capital. So somebody is noting down now these numbers, whatever I tell. What is the next one? Superb, Hitesh. Yeah. What is the next script? Anyone remember? Can you type it? State Bank of India. Perfect, yeah. Volume doubled and it has come down by 2.56. How come it is showing, for SBI, did we make any mistake? It can be 2.5% difference. Just wondering. So futures are at huge premium the previous day. So people had gone for a straddle or a strangle in huge numbers, expecting some 30-40 points downside. Okay. So it didn't happen. So they had compressed both equity and futures, and they killed the retail longs or longs of the straddle. Okay, that is what they have done. It has come by just 50 paise, whereas futures has come down by 2.99%. When this happens, if you understand why, who had been killed, whether puts or calls. Okay, now both have been killed. Puts didn't make money, calls didn't make money. Are you getting it? 2.56% in a day, whereas SBI equity is showing just 0.5%, 0.5 paise, 50 paise downside. Even this is trading within a range for almost 90 days. SME is 294. It's below all major averages. Only hope for SBI is 285.87. We can be long as long as it holds 285.87 near 286. You can go along with just 50 paise stop loss. If the ATP is below 285.87, we can create short butterfly on SBI for the next month. If it gaps down below 284 but trades about 286, you can go along with lower stop loss. Last 1 hour there's been a sell, but not much. Caesar is very far. Stochastic RSI says it may go up. It may gap up tomorrow. That's what it says. SBI. So as far as SBI is concerned, we'll go long near 286, 50 paise stop loss. Or if it trades below 284 and comes above 286, we'll go along with lower stop loss. Traded below Bollinger, closed above Bollinger. Target is SMA 5, which is 294.83, 295. There we can exit. This is about SBI. View is bearish. So what is the next? Results are very good for SBI. Positionally, it was an excellent, unimaginable result. What is the next script? Can anyone type? Hello? People have slept or what? We have chosen almost 10 to 15 scripts here. Axis Bank. What is the zero number we saw? ICICI Pru. Yeah. Mindtree, ICICI Bank. Average volume is less, so there's no much of selling pressure. There's no buying interest also. So it's within a range bound for quite some time. It's below SMA 5, below EMA 5. So we can be yesterday's, ATP would have been above 417.80. It should be okay. So it's still a buy. We can buy 416 to 415 to 416. We can buy ICC Prudential. Target is middle bowling bar 421 to 422. RS is above 51. It has come up from below 40. ICC potential was around 397 last week. So when it was 397, RSI should have been below 50. So it has from below 50 it has closed above 50, which is good. Tomorrow if it is open low, we can go long. Last one hour buy also happened. It may gap up tomorrow. If at all it gaps down, we can go long without stop loss also. So for ICC Prudential, we'll buy at 414 to 415. Okay. Target 421. This target 1. Okay. I expect this to gap up by 2 rupees, but come to 417 levels, and then you can take long in ICC Prudential tomorrow. We'll see Mindtree. Volume is less. On every level it has gone up. 59, 42, 16. The squeeze is happening. Closed above SMA 5, closed below EMA 5. So if it trades above 726, 77, 727, we can go along with 724 as stop loss. For target 740. If it comes to 720, we can go along with just 1 rupee stop loss. Whether it will open at 720, the stochastic D will tell now. It will ideally open near 720 tomorrow. Okay. So you can go along near that place. Say stochastic A is more, 72. Okay, stochastic D is less by 5 percentage points. That means last 1 hour sell has happened. Whenever that kind of sell happens, usually what will happen is tomorrow it will open by 2 to 3 rupees or 0.5% to 1% downside. Okay, because whenever they sell, what they'll do is they'll immediately buy 720 call or 730 call. Okay, so to mitigate that, what they'll do is they'll take the futures down by 1%. Okay, immediately they'll buy 720 call one more lot, and they'll buy future also 720. Now, when the market goes to 725, 726, they'll exit the 720 call option and then take the futures by another 7 points. So then they can exit the 720 call option bought on Monday with profit also. So we look to buy Mindtree Consulting at 720, 721 levels with 2 rupees stop loss for 12 to 13 rupee profit. It has compressed yesterday, so you can expect definitely gap down tomorrow. Then we are looking at Manappuram. Volume is 1/3. People have bought huge in futures, you know, in the end, the percentage change is 1.44. Maybe people were short till 230, 245. Okay, to hit the stop loss in the last 15 to 20 minutes, the futures has gone up. Okay, Manappuram we saw 0, I think, right? The open close was 0. Okay, whereas here it is showing a 1.44% difference. It closed above SMA 5, just below EMA 5. So as long as it is above 105.85, will be long. If it comes down, will be long as long as the ATP holds 104.84. Target 110. So quite a big, Bollinger Band. So it can give good returns. If gold comes down tomorrow, I think yesterday gold has come down. This can give upside. So as I told, last 45 minutes, it has gone up just to hit the stop loss. People have been short from the morning. In the last 1 hour, it has gone up by 1% just to hit the stop loss. Still, stochastic D is showing 10% less than the stochastic A. Manappuram will buy at 105 as long as ATP holds 104.84, or will buy above 105.85, stop loss 104.84. So are you getting it? Any doubts still here? How we are inferring the data? Any questions still here? No questions. Okay, what is the other script? One more script we'll see, and we'll open tomorrow. Hello. Please at least press some like buttons, yeah. I'll know people are awake. Ah, good year. 4, 5, 6 people are. One person is angry also. Ah, that's good. So any other script we need to see? That's all I think. We had finished everything. These how actually we screen and be ready for the market. There's a saying: plan your trade and trade your plan. If you have this kind of correct logical bias, there was a good post by one of my student, I think Satish. Satish Rajendran. He says, if you win 34% of our times, if the average profit is only twice as big as your average loss, we only have to be right more than 34% of the times in order to make money consistently in the market. If the average profit is only twice as big as average loss, yeah, just typed again. The main reason for intraday failures is aiming for the bare minimum. So with these kind of inferences, logical bias, we extend our profits. As I told, for every 100 trades, we need to be right only for 34% of the times. If with this kind of bias, if we can increase our successful range from 34% to 50% or 60%, then we are in for a big game. Yeah. Dauber and Orbital Bank. With that, we'll close. So even this is trading within a range for quite some time. It's a breakout and consolidation. We can see a flag and pole pattern in Dauber. Whenever you see this kind of consolidation, it has come up from by 29%. It's almost 30% in 120 days. Okay, and on top you see this kind of consolidation. Ideally, when you see the chart, it will be flag and pole kind of pattern. Okay, it will be a retracement to middle Bollinger, and from middle Bollinger shoot up beyond upper Bollinger. It's above SMA5 and EMA5, which is good. There's no much of volume. So it can make up to 350 tomorrow. If it's halfway between middle Bollinger Band and upper Bollinger Band, so 50% it's there, it's above 50%. So ideally it should make middle Bollinger first before coming down. RSI is 43, that's coming down, that's showing negative. Last 1 hour there has been a sell, so ideally it should open at 5 EMA. So Dauber will buy near 341.50. Will be long as as 341.47. ATP holds 341.47. Okay, we'll buy near 341.50 for a target of 348 levels. Else, we'll just keep mum. It's a less traded share. Okay, even in options it is less traded, a bit illiquid also I could say. So first half an hour you may not see much of volume. So let it settle down, then you can take a position. After Dover, another one share is, what is that? Another one share, I forgot that name. Yeah, sale. Sale was 0, I think, right? Yeah, for this, Dauber, I was thinking of, flag and pole pattern. Let me check if it is, getting there. In weekly, actually, it is traded below middle Bollinger Band and closed above middle Bollinger Band. It's a very powerful, buy in weekly chart. So as long as it is above middle Bollinger Band, it can make 50% of the, upper Bollinger Band. Distance between middle Bollinger Band and upper Bollinger it make up to 355 to 360 levels it can make within next 3 to 4 days. Even Williams or is turning up. It is above the previous low, so it's making higher low. If you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bottom and fifth bottom for the Williams R, and it is turning also. So Dauber is looking to make 357 to 360 within next 1 week. This is the inference for Dauber. It is also looking to make a flag and pole pattern. If that happens, we can see very big upside. So as long as 338, 339 holds, it can go to 360 levels. So in this pitchfork, as long as the price is in the green zone, you can be long. Next one is sale. Wow, volume has gone up tremendously, almost 1.5 times, and that too on the top. Just see the percentage change, no? It was totally different from SBI. SBI was 0.5 percent, 50 paise it was down, whereas futures was down 1.9%. Here sale is 0, open is equal to 0, whereas percentage change is 1.81. Before everything is bullish for this. Lot size is very big, so you have to be very careful. We'll see what happened in the last 1 hour. There has been a sell. It is good, otherwise it is overbought, right? Stochastic A at 90 is overbought. So stochastic sell is good actually. The weekends who are long off late, they have exited, but the people who are long from long time, they are still holding it. So ideally it should gap down to around 94.5. From 94.5 it should first make today's close, then it should go further. So with this kind of stochastic A, stochastic D, you can expect 95, which is I think option level also. We'll buy around 94.75, 95. Okay, average at 94.5, exit around 95.75, hold the original lot. Stochastic RSI and stochastic D RSI is overbought 100. So people are buying like mad. So with this, I think we have finished whatever script we took. Any further to be done? Shankara. Shankara, is it in I don't think that's in F&O. EMFI, it's bullish. Target 494. So as long as 484 holds, target 2 is 506. Target 494, target 2 506. Will buy above today's close or at SMA5. As long as ATP holds 482.13, we can be long, and if it's open low above today's close, we can be long. Request you to write this down and and post it in Telegram, so that we'll track it tomorrow. This is how we decode intraday scripts for trading with proper bias. Vivek ji will do it again. Actually, almost last 6 to 7 sessions, I've done this, and almost in each session, um, if I had chosen 10 scripts, only one script has actually failed. 9 scripts has actually written huge value. So, those 9 sessions, you can watch it. It will be around 1 to 1.5 hours of, video for last 9 to 10 sessions. And many times, those selections have returned 40,000 to 60,000 and even sometimes 1 lakh also intraday. So, any further questions? It's 4:21, 4:22. So we have really come to the fag end. Now people are clicking likes and buttons. Good. Happy that I made some 41 people alive and awake till 4:30. It's very tough to be awake from 4:30 to 6 o'clock actually. Good friends, with this we'll wind up for today's session. We'll catch up soon. So in the 3 sessions, I consider this Bollinger as very important. If we get hold of that Bollingers, then it becomes that's called high probability trading. Standard deviation 1 or standard deviation 2. So if you have 95% successful trade setups, then you have arrived on this stage. You are in the limelight. Did I make it simple? Did you find anything complicated? I was able to communicate clearly without much of jargons. I would like a few feedbacks from you about this, each session, about Fibonacci, about Bollingers, and about this BTST, kind of things. So if there is any, lag from my side, I can correct myself. Maybe add value to you next time. You can post your views in Facebook as well as in the Telegram group. I'll share one feedback form. I request you to fill. It can be, good, bad, ugly, worst, whatever it is. I'll take it in the right spirit to improve. It is said in a training, it is the trainer who gets more knowledge, than the trainees. At least today, you couldn't ask any questions, so I couldn't get much of feedback. But still, whenever I train, I get things reiterated. I commit myself, right? This way, it is a good reiteration for me. Thanks for your time. I'll take leave. I'll end the session here. Have a nice, wonderful day ahead, wonderful year ahead. Take care. Good day. I don't know who's pressing that angry button here. I need to see that fellow.